Hi,
My name is
hello.
Debbie.
And
I told
welcome.
man. It was Papa.
What?
Excuse me?
T?
Papa?
Oh, he's messing with us. Okay. This is what we call a very cold open. That was the intro to the cold opening.
Hi, hello. Hi, hello, and welcome
Okay.
to your favorite Jabba Jazz Fest.
Yeah. Hold on.
What's going on?
Just wanted to let you know, it's all she wrote for me and Jerry. Yeah, I gave her the keys. She's the man with the keys for me. So basically, I'm on the streets right now. So yeah, I just wanted to say I'm no longer friends with her anymore. And then I blocked her on Facebook and stuff like that. And I called you because let you know, but Ryan, Ryan's gonna fill in for me now for Papa King Wayne. Because I think that would be good for him. Yeah, he could be in my role.
Oh my.
You can just call him Tyrone Jones. So yeah, cause I'm done with Papa King Wayne now. So
No,
that's cool right there.
Oh boy. Where are you?
No, so yeah, so let's let you know, or for Steve too, or you can just get Johnny Baruch.
Oh my, these are some big shoes to
yes,
fill.
hello.
Oh, not really. Oh yeah,
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, so I'm like I said, I'm not gonna be around there no more. So yeah, have fun and take care, man. And
Hello.
let me know, call me, keep me posted, because like I said, I'm living like on the streets now. And
Yes, ma'am.
Is there a call?
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Welcome to Papa. Can you
Be a
Can
good
you
cameraman.
please wank it up for me?
Well,
And
I'm from
it's-
Detroit. My
It's
name's
your
Roxanne.
favorite Jibba Jabba. It's
I'm
Papa.
from Detroit.
Wait.
Can you?
Right now.
Go on, caller.
Papa is with me right now. My name's Roxanne. I'm from Detroit.
Yes.
You have on
You
Papa?
sound it.
Okay, yes.
Big
Yes.
My name is Roxanne. I'm from Detroit.
Roxanne, you seem to remember that. You're not reading that off
wax
the
a
page
little
there, are
poetic
you?
about Papa.
Excuse me?
Can I wax poetic about Papa?
Please wag it
Well,
away.
he needs some
Okay,
wax.
that's perfect. All right, Papa, I just love the way he smells. The
Well,
way he...
He's pungent.
Yep.
He's got a pungency.
you're
It's
wonderful.
musky. I like his musk.
Oh, it's
Musk is putting it politely.
unprecedented.
The musk of Papa
It's what the
is just, I wish I
Smithsonian
could jar
said
it.
about
I
it,
wish
I'll
I
tell
could
you
jar
that.
it. And the way he swears, it's beautiful.
What type of
Poetry.
swears does he say?
Swears?
Yeah.
Mainly cunt. That's like his favorite one.
He yells cunt in his sleep. We have video.
Yes. Yes. Oh, I can definitely videotape it.
And how, now, Miss Roxanne, now from Detroit, now, how exactly have you come to know my dear, beloved Papa?
Well, we met long ago at a country fair.
Okay, and he's in Detroit right now because he's been lying about his whereabouts all day. It's been Newton, it's been Cambridge, now it's Detroit. Who do I believe?
I mean, I think you should believe me. I feel like I'm a trustworthy person.
Can we just...
And I feel like if you listen
Ma'am,
to
I'm not saying you're not trustworthy, but I'm just saying I have reason to have doubts. You can surely respect that. I mean, could we at least hear from him just a little, just a snippet?
Oh, yeah, you can definitely talk to Papa.
All right. T! Pop.
Hello? Hello?
Wait, how do I know this is the real Papa?
Ask me a question.
Sounds just like him.
Papa, do you ever watch the first season of TV shows?
No, just skip right to the third.
Oh my god!
No.
No, wait a minute! Oh, third!
Yep, third season.
Okay, this is obviously a prank.
wrong.
Ma'am,
This is
I
definitely
don't know if
Papa
you're
here.
delusional or if this is a joke, but Papa always starts at season 2.
I mean, which shows are we talking?
Any show, Family
Any
Matters.
show.
Ma'am, would you?
Yeah, hold on. Let me put Roxanne back on the phone. Hello?
Now I'm confused. So first it was
What's
Roxanne.
the relation between the two of you? You and what was even your name, non-Roxanne? All right.
That was Papa you were talking. That
I
was
won't
Papa you were
pretend
talking
I'm
to.
off to you, because at the end of the day, I'm on to you.
Oh, you don't.
Oh,
believe
hi.
it. You don't Do you not hear the truthfulness in my voice?
I have the truthfulness in your ass.
That is some vulgar language, ma'am.
Listen it out, whatever.
That is only language I hear in Papa's sleep.
Air tunnels, you could be calling your opinion.
Delusional fans is what we got.
What's your point, caller? For crying.
I have no point. I'm just calling in. Just to let y'all know.
Okay, so you admit that was a hoax.
I'm ready to take the phone number down. TBHLBR.
Yeah, what's your phone number? We'll beep it out in the replay.
All right. I don't believe that. 1 second. You're gonna bleep out my phone number.
Have we ever
Believe it,
lied?
sister. Believe it as
I don't.
much as you
don't
believe
trust
the
me, I don't
blood
trust
on this
you.
baby fetus, which is 100% real.
I don't need no dick pics in my phone.
Well, we'll be
sir.
sending them to you anyways, courtesy of Papa Kanye Wink, as we do to all of our fans. You're welcome.
Welcome
Thank
for the
you.
dick pics.
We're here for the community. And speaking
All
of
right.
the community,
All right. Well, I hope you all have a lovely day.
We'll try our
well,
best.
thank you, Roxanne,
All right. Thank you very much.
whoever you are.
All right. Good one.
I don't know if that
You
woman's
hang up?
being 100% honest, TBH.
Well, you know what it reminds me of?
What's that?
It's the fruit game. The fruit
We're
game.
playing the fruit game?
Everybody cares about the fruit
Well, can we first, before we
game.
get can we introduce our special guest? We do have a little baby T. Oh, caller! Miss Steve, that should be...
Hello.
I don't know, I was just talking to the phone.
Okay.
But anyway, we do have a little pure player here. Baby T. Filling in his daddy's shoes.
Well, I mean, we didn't even, the fruit game.
Well, he could play the fruit game.
Okay.
Anyway, here he is. We couldn't find a booster for him. But there he is. Hello.
Isn't he lovely?
How are you today?
Isn't he
Let's take a look.
sexual? Isn't he?
I need to help you with my clean clothes, because I haven't had that much clothes, and, yeah, it's
You
just
want to
like
play
that.
too?
You know, I feel like it's just, you don't want to open me or a bottle, or,
Yeah.
it's just, when that time that happens, I think it's time to
Actually, what we have,
kind of like, not good for us.
Anyways,
this is actually a collection of his finest winks. Maybe we could say goodbye to him with this.
let's say goodbye to him because we have other things to get through, honestly.
Special double issue, smells like perfume. She leaves it on the lane. Baggage claim is this way, so watch her walk down that way in a hurry. Put it into this day.
That was it.
You're signing off.
Forever in her eyes.
That one was pretty good.
Maybe you can.
Maybe
baseball and my friends and I got together. I'm gonna miss her.
Well, we're gonna miss you too.
I can't believe.
He put together that little package himself. Oh, we not even said hello yet. Welcome, this is the real old news.
Go back to Google, go back
Let's
to
look
Google.
at Google and thank Google for all the things it's done to us. Thanks for sponsoring us, Google. And we're back.
We're back. We're back.
Oh.
We're back like we were never away.
Oh, here it is.
Yeah.
I don't even know where that's going from.
Very well. Well. Do too much for close up.
All right. So what? You got a mailbag?
Technique.
Should we
All
play the
right.
jingle?
Yes. Okay. Mailbag. First, we have. Hey, zoom it up on this, Steve.
Call. Oh, we got a call. We're gonna get to
This
segments
is a
real
mailbag
soon.
for Papa Can You Wink direct
Caller.
viewers. A message from Chris Nashabach Cushy. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Gotta be.
Oh, hello, dear.
Madison.
Madison, is that you? Oh, hi, Madison.
Where's Papa?
I'm so.
Madison, now don't work. Papa, and people have seen Papa
I was-
just today. Papa is dramatic. You know how Papa gets when he's on her period. You know
This
how
is
it
the
is.
call I've been dreading the most, is explaining it to Madison. Other people, we can deal with it. He breaks up with us every
It's
month,
very
but for the little pure players out there,
The purest.
I think he'll be back.
Can't tell for sure.
How can you have Papa? Can you wink without Papa?
Well, you can always have Kenny Wink, can't you?
Can we can change this? See, let's change the banner a little bit. It'll just be like that, Madison.
Don't worry about it.
Same show, same bits.
Papa, it sounds like it rhymes with patriarchy. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? It sounds wrong. It's not this day and age. Isn't Papa? Can you wink? That sounds cavemanish. We got bloody fetuses on the table. We can't be having Papas.
And Madison, what do you think of little baby?
Title. Forget it. Forget it. New angle.
Madison.
Pause it.
Oh, cut away!
Cut
Cut away, quick!
Cut
Okay, Google. All right, we're back.
Wait. Wait.
Cut away.
Okay. Very
Anyway.
important.
We are getting to the mailbag segment, but yeah, you can do a shout on me. We do have a couple polls going. What do you think of Baby T, and what do you think of our new cameraman? We do depend on the feedback of our fans. We do it for you. And call in, let us know. I think Baby T is just adorable. Now, oh, we got commercial.
Yeah, brief commercial. Just doing
I'll
a
pay the
ton.
bills.
You know, you gotta pay the bills somehow. We all do, don't we?
There's me, honey.
Do we not do we, don't we? You're welcome, baby. We are wrong. The first one to get the money to pass it on to all of us. Oh, Madison, hope you know also the good day, Madison. Hope you survive. We're gonna have to hang out one of you once again. That's the original Scooter Boy.
effects of crossing the dumpster.
That's this bench right outside
But
this
each
building.
individual holds the power to illuminate.
TBH, I'll be on. Oops. TBH.
Oh, now cut away.
Excuse me.
No.
Excuse me. Right.
We are all nothing, but each and every one of us has a whole world within.
Some people play a 2-1-2 with their dumpsters, but we play a man-to-man over here, strict man-to-man. Brand new dumpster. Have you seen my video of Joel coming out of the dumpster?
TBH, I'll be on. As I said, we keep Looking at CCTV, to be honest, LBR, that's the real. The only reason why we're here is down the street of that EMF. And that's how we came here. That's
What do you think icons are?
You're a bunch of mindfuckers.
CDs, goodbye.
It's like you guys are Andy Kaufman and now I'm the ones you're fucking with, you know? You guys are on fucking Facebook all day liking Gandhi quotes. You know, fucking liking Boston Strong fucking
Dino,
Yankee
stay away.
Candle photos. And all I ask for before I go back and sleep in a jam space in Central
Candles and cameraman face.
You know, Red Bear meant to come today. It was going to come and then he couldn't come.
I haven't seen him in a long
Oh
time.
my god, who are you? Oh, you're so wild! And you have a friend! Oh, these dogs are so beautiful. Look at them! Hi! Are you getting this dog action?
No.
I love these dogs!
One of the things I like about EMF is that I never find that there's not a drop of attitude here. You're not a drop of bad attitude. Everyone's always cool, everyone's always kind, everyone's always very open to each other's art.
This is kind of like a congregation of like people you wouldn't expect to meet. There's probably 200 more than that bands that come in here and, you know, just practice, and then even more that just come here for, you know, like extracurricular services, I'm gonna call it.
There's recording studios, there's practice spaces, it's a community.
You have to walk down Brookline Street and you come to this building that looks like an electronics building, but it's not. It's full of jam spaces, and there's a radio station upstairs, and there's an art gallery and an art studio. There's more than one art studio, and there's art everywhere, and there's a great vibe.
Maximum EMF. It's an abstract vessel capable of transporting raw ideas to fruition.
And that's great, you know, a lot of spaces don't have that, and the world in general doesn't have that.
You couldn't say that it's anarchic because everything is like seems ordered, but it definitely seems like chaos sometimes.
The EMF building is a beacon of light for creative types. William Desmond, who owns like 5 to 6 jam spaces and is like a millionaire, bought the EMF building like 8 years ago, and he put Alvin Long in charge of being the janitor and collecting all the rent from the jam spacers.
Head janitor gets to hang his art here, so I get some of my best stuff out here.
People here seem really supportive of each other. If someone says like, hey, I'm gonna start making some kind of, you know, painting out of blank, you know, person's gonna say, yeah, cool, tell me about it.
He did one of them on acid and the other one not on acid.
Meanwhile, Alvin has used the EMF building to like set up a monastery for artists and creative types. Like, there's just a ton of amazing young creative types who are coming into this building daily.
I mean, I'm crazy about Alvin Long. I don't think I should, I'm gonna sound like a lunatic if I talk about Alvin Long.
Alvin always has a great vintage couch for you to sit and speak with him about your daily goings on.
He's just like a total dream to me from the minute I saw him, you know.
You know, he's invariably welcoming to new people, and he sets the tone of how people should interact, meaning with like curiosity and respect.
Alvin's not here to collect rent.
You, Stephen Onderick, described Alvin Long as being a sort of guru, and I agree with that. He's someone who other people kind of like go to him for his advice.
In certain ways, I definitely look up to the guy.
A mentor and a facilitator.
He started my art career, so I have him to thank for that, and then he nurtured me as a recording engineer too, so.
Over here is the studio. New Alliance, 19 years over by the ballpark, and then coming up on 8 over here.
And he supports the artists that are here in ways such as going to their shows, getting behind them, helping them to promote.
Son of a milkman, great basketball player, played in lots of post-punk bands, and is like hand in hand and like putting out more classic records than like I could probably name.
He's probably about 40 years older than me, but I feel like he's my best friend at the same time.
Put my good ones in this room. These are the classic $400 items. Look at this. We're pretty tight, man. Pretty clean. Look at past regimes have kept the control room in a less organized manner than this. I guess Taft's a control freak like me.
So the EMF building was an electrical supply building of some sort. It was repurposed, reconfigured. So now you have sort of like this like funhouse feel of this brick electrical old building.
You go in the back door, and then you go in, and there's like a big couple fire doors, and like this crazy freight elevator thing that rumbles and jumbles, and as you go up, you see weird different graffiti that you wouldn't be able to see unless you're paying attention.
When you go through that fire door, that is one of the portals out of the matrix into the folds of creativity.
This place kind of attracts that energy that makes things happen. It definitely incubates an energy that makes these lasting creations.
Tankway Gallery. Frank Butkus, curator.
Testing 1, 2, 3, folks. Hello, this is Frank Butkus, Jr.
Currently in transition, but about to new show going in there soon.
I'm Frankie Butkus. I'm in a band called Second Day Venom and The Freeways, 2 bands. I got here to EMF when Alvin Long gave us the go-ahead to come.
Outer Tank. My collection of vintage Fillmore posters.
It seemed like all the spaces were closing, and fortunately, Dez and Al brought us here.
Head to the Inner Tank. Tank short for think tank.
The tank? Oh, it's like home.
Inner tank, outer tank. Short for the think tank.
Once you've had a nap in the tank, you're just so comfortable.
I was gonna have my music stand with you,
I was supposed to bring a music stand, so I'll be the music stand.
I play street rock. I play do-it-yourself music. I play do-it-anyway music.
Ideas bounce off each other. Use the metaphorical vessel out in the hall or just talk to somebody here, but you know, and been going really good lately.
So Alvin and Dez have this weird relationship, love-hate.
He comes over and he says, "Hey Dez, you're talking to Chris Follow, the lead singer from Atomic Rooster."
No shit.
Yes.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Right? And he's, you know,
Wow,
I
good
mean,
punchline.
Yeah.
William Desmond turned the 3rd floor of EMF into a radio station, WEMF. They have turned the 3rd floor into this live broadcasted 24/7 radio station that has invited hundreds of musicians and bands and actors, comedians down for interviews and performances, and has really brought together some of the most amazing radio types in the city.
He was able to put a radio show on the 3rd floor.
WEMFradio.com is, well,
We love it.
.com. Fix that.
Can't get enough of it.
Fix it.
It definitely has a
Fix it.
feel, and it's one of the
Fix it.
last real bastions of any kind of art and music in Cambridge.
Yeah.
Because the buildings are all getting gobbled up. We're lucky we're still here.
It has a pocket, and in that pocket, people need to be
There's my
inspired
best
by those
friend.
places because I believe in arts on the same level as spirituality. That these
joke.
places act as sort of almost monasteries where you can go in, work on your art, connect with other creative types, and become more self-realized.
Let's have a pause now.
Yes.
So yeah, tell us about Diz. What is who's
I
Diz?
can get into this. It kills me. Can't talk about that guy. He just crushed us like a fly.
Oh, I can't say anything about Alvin. He'd crush me like a bug.
Right here, world's top 8-track player. Sat in storage since the 70s. Ken Samara somehow acquired it, gave it to me. Top notch.
WEMF Radio, I am Rob Patillo. We are back. You just heard Soaked Pillow by Idiot Jeans. And we found Ernie Bach Jr. out front of the EMF building. How are you? I'm good. Ernie Bach Jr. I met through stealing a Boston Music Award, and he's a billionaire.
My name is Ernie Bach Jr. Come on down. Come on down.
He inherited the Bach Enterprise, which is basically all these auto dealerships.